Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Song sounded great.
Thank you.
Really awesome. When'd you get in? You just got to New York?
I came on Saturday. I had a flight and I had the day off. I got to go to the gym and do boring things, sunbed, all that stuff. Bit shopping. Very, very relaxed. I'm just really excited. I'm really glad to be here.
Your album Back to Black is out now in the UK.
It's number one. I can't believe it. Do you know what? This is because everyone's going, oh, you're number one. This is the first time I've actually sat and it's sunk. This is the first time right now I'm like, yeah, it's number one. What? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? My album's number one, man. Anyway, I had a little moment. You know when someone goes, oh, congratulations, you've like won an award for being the best person in the world or whatever, and you're kind of like, yeah, thanks. And then 2 weeks later, like, oh my God. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like, now.
What are your plans for US domination?
I mean, the gigs, obviously, I really want to do as much gigs here as possible. That's what I do. You know, I'm a live musician. I'm not really like, I've never been the kind of person who knocks on people's doors like, make me famous. You know what I mean? I've never really been like that. I'm just a musician. So the gigs would be the best thing. Yeah. Will be the best thing, I should say.
Yep. Great way to get out there.
Yes.
You've done a track with Ghostface.
Yes.
How did that whole thing happen?
Well, it's mad because I did the album with Mark Ronson, who's based here, and he kind of knows he's a hip hop producer, so he knows a bunch of rappers. He's worked with a bunch of rappers. Or he just said to me, Ghostface has done, it escalated so quickly because I've never met Ghostface, but you know, like being young and being a diehard Wu-Tang fan, you know what I mean? It was crazy because I've never met him, you know what I mean? Mark didn't even say, oh, this is what I plan to do. First he called me up, he was like, hey Amy, Ghostface has like done a verse on your song. I'm like, what? I was like, oh my God. And then he was like, yeah, hey Amy, yeah, Ghostface wants your song on his album. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah. And then he rang me back, yeah, hey Amy, I think it's gonna be like his first single. I was like, what? So that's crazy. But obviously, you know, it wasn't like my people spoke to his people. It wasn't.
Right, it all came through Mark.
Yeah, it was all just Mark going, hey, with his silly transatlantic voice.
Just to clear up for everyone out there, this track originally came out on Amy's album without Ghostface.
Yeah, it's called Yeah, You Know I'm Not Good.
And then the version that's released now or sort of floating around the US with Ghostface is different than the version that's on his album too.
Yeah.
Right, they're all three different versions.
Yeah, so there's three different versions exactly, because his one, it's just me on the hook, and I think I'd sing a little bit of a verse.
Did you actually meet him, or was it like a studio?
I have never met him in my life. It was just crazy.
What's the best and worst thing that's happened to you in your professional life?
I can't think of the worst thing because, to be honest, I'm quite a positive person. I don't believe in being negative. The best thing that's probably happened is so many gigs that I've done that I would just come off stage and I'll be like, oh my God, what, you know, like I sang with The Roots about a month ago. I was just like, I've done so many gigs where I look around the stage like I look around at the stage like I'm kind of part of the crowd, and I'll be singing and looking around at the band like, oh my God, you're Questlove, like stuff like that. No. The best thing was getting to meet my Steph on February the 25th, 2003.
That you remember?
Obviously, you could tell it didn't mean a lot to me. I didn't really care. No, getting to meet my Steph and him coming to my gig.
Oh yeah?
Pretty much every gig I've ever played is the best. Very lucky girl.
You planning on working with Mos Def at all?
I really like to. He's here at the minute, actually. So I might. I only tried to call him once. I should probably keep trying.
I read this thing that you kind of lashed out against Bono at some award thing. Is that true? And what happened?
What happened was I can't remember what it was at. They were reading out basically at awards shows. You sit around in a pretty dress like that. They never have good alcohol on the table, so you just would rather not drink than drink shit wine. It can be quite boring. Do you know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm not like, look at me person. I'm quite like, I'd rather go and sit in a corner and play guitar. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, everyone's all like that. You can't relax anyway. So they start reading out this award, like for the best band the world has ever seen, or some stupid award like that. And they were going, yeah, they've done it all. They've been there. They've been back. They've been to the moon. They've done it all. And I was sitting there going, if they say U2, I'm gonna scream. If they say U2, whatever. I built a city out of stone. They're great. They're gods. U2, everyone's like, rah, like that. And they were sitting at the table in front of me, and everyone, like, there's a standing ovation, right? There's a standing ovation, and everyone stands up. I was like, oh, do me a favour. I was like, you're mad. Like, you're mad. I was sitting there like this, really like, everyone's mad. Everyone's absolutely mad. And everyone was standing up, and my dad goes to stand up, right? Because I was with my dad. Like, I might take my dad to stuff like that. And because there was a standing ovation, my dad went to stand up. I went shit back down like that, grabbing my dad, putting him back down. And then Bono looked at my dad. Bono actually turned around and looked at my dad like, what? Like, my dad goes to me, Bono was looking at me, I had to stand up. Bono looked at my dad like, why aren't you standing up? Like, can you believe that? Anyway, so Bono goes up and he starts reading this like speech, but it's like a poem. It's like they've gone, Bono, you know you're gonna get, like, they've called him up and gone, Bono, you know you're gonna get like the best band the world has ever seen award. Just let you know. And he's gone, oh Royd, I've got to write a speech or whatever. He's like written this poem, and I'm like, and everyone's like, oh Bono, wow, you know, he's an ambassador. It wasn't terrible. I was just going, shut up. I wasn't going.
Did you actually say it out loud?
Shut up, you old man. I wasn't screaming. I was just sitting at my table board, just going, shut up. But like, not that loud. I was at the back of the room. Do you know what I mean? I didn't stand up and go, no one listen to him. He's mad. I didn't do that.
But people did hear you.
Yeah, but people on my table heard me. Like, it was stupid. You know, I wasn't like trying to be funny or anything, but you know, he came up and introduced himself after. He goes to me, hi, I'm Bono. Like, I don't know who he is. It's like going up to someone and going, hello, I'm the Queen. It's like, no, everyone knows who you are, Bono. You really don't have to go, hi, I'm Bono. Like, I'm not going to go, oh, I thought your name was Ronnie. Yeah. But, and then he was like, he said something like, lovely to meet you. And I went, thank you for funding my 2 albums. Bye. Because he obviously, same record company. So pretty much bankrolled my albums. Thanks, Bono.
So what is your drink of choice if the bad wine at the award shows is not going to cut it?
I enjoy alcohol. I really enjoy alcohol. I like anything as long as it's not too sweet, like Sambuca. I used to love Sambuca. No, not now. Or gin I can't take, and beer I don't drink. And yeah, beer. That's it. I like pretty much everything else.
And you're not going to rehab?
Not today.
Everything I read lately, it's like compares you to Lily Allen.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Are you sick of it? Or?
No, it's cool. It's cool. Probably more annoying for her because she's a new artist, whereas do you know what I mean? It's probably a bit more like Lily's cool because she's like me in that she's like just a musician. She's just a girl that likes music. Do you know what I mean? She's not like, she doesn't want to be famous. She doesn't want all the stuff that comes with it. She's really cool, strong-minded, normal girl. So it must be a bit irritating for her. There's worse people. There's a lot worse people they could lump me in with. I like her. She's a nice girl.
What's your favorite thing about coming to America? Is there something that you look forward to when you get here that you
Vitamin water.
They don't have that there?
No. Vitamin water. There's loads of stuff I love here. Cracker Jacks.
They don't have Cracker Jacks in the UK?
No. You have a whole bunch of good gum as well.
What is England ahead on?
Okay, Ribena. I will give you your equivalent of each of these, I'm sure. Ribena is like, it's just like a really famous blackcurrant drink. You don't have it here, though.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think you have anything like Ribena here.
I don't know it.
West Indian food. I can't find any West Indian food in this city. It's ridiculous. It's a joke.
There's some. You have to know where to go.
Anyway, we have Lucozade, which is like fizzy Gatorade. It's the best hangover cure there is. We have Nando's. You don't have Nando's here. Whenever the rappers come to London, they're always like, yeah, Nando's.
What's Nando's?
It's like a nice chicken restaurant. It's like one step up from KFC. Although KFC to me that's quite a gourmet dish for me. I love KFC. But Nando's is like the healthier KFC.
You have a lot of interesting tattoos. Do any have like any specific meaning?
Yeah, I guess I got, all of them. I mean, I guess the ones with the real meaning is I've got my grandma, God rest her soul. I've got her here and her name
Cynthia?
here. Yeah, I've got here, this is what she looked like when she was young. And I have Daddy's girl on my left shoulder with my horseshoe, because I'm a Daddy's girl. And I have my ex-boyfriend's name on my chest, which signifies what a silly girl I am. And I have an A and a heart on my finger for my boyfriend, whose name is Alex.
Your current boyfriend?
Yeah.
Is he in music as well?
He is a musician, yes. He comes from drums, really. At the minute, he's in a band called Los Muertos.
And what's that tattoo?
My Booby Girl. Booby Girl is from when Sin City came out. I was so entranced by the film, I went and bought all the books. And there's this one book where this guy meets this girl and whatever, he gets drugged and he has a hallucination, and it's all like tanks and guns going off and grenades and war, and right in the middle, like the calm in the middle of the storm, is this Booby Girl. And I remember just looking through the pictures and I was like, oh, I've got to have her.
Amy Winehouse. Look out for her new album Back to Black coming in March, and check her out at Coachella and South by Southwest. And thank you for being here.